Hey guys, so we're out at the range today, and if you've seen my unboxing video for the Ruger charger, that's what we're playing with today, the Ruger charger. Alright, now as you can see, it's just bare at the moment. I haven't put the bipod on it yet. Here's our bipod. Now we'll show you how to fit that in a sec. And what we've also got is a brand new Bushnell scope. So there's no point doing an unboxing video on this because pretty much the scope's the only thing in the box. So here we go, this is our Bushnell 2-6 power by 32mm scope. Alright, so it's got pop-up caps at either end. Okay, so you can flick them up. Okay, so now we're going to mount this to our Ruger charger. As you can see, I've already put some rings on it. Alright, they're just little rimfire rings. I'm just going to mount them to the top rail on our Ruger charger, and we'll see just how accurate this little gun is. Okay, so here's our bipod and here's our Ruger charger. Now to fit our bipod to the Ruger charger is actually quite simple. Just mounts off our little front swivel there. Okay, so you need to poke the two prongs up through the center of the bipod, okay, like so. So you can see them like there. Okay, and then you've got our swivel. So our swivel just pokes in between those. Alright, so, and then you tighten up the thumb screw underneath. Just make sure I tighten up that properly. Okay, as you can see that tightening up. So you just tighten that up underneath your Ruger charger. Just finger tight's fine. Okay, so that's tight enough. It's not wobbling anymore. Okay, and fold them out, and that's what it looks like. Okay, so you want these obviously forward. If they were folding back, they would get in the road of your magazine and your trigger, and also if you put any forward pressure on the gun would collapse. So it's actually dangerous to have them folding backwards. Alright, so you always want them folding forward. But anyway, there's our bipod in position. Now we'll get our scope mounted up top there. Okay, so the charger comes stock with this Weaver rail on the top. Okay, not a Picatinny rail, as I said in an earlier video. It's a Weaver rail. Now I didn't elect to go with the Weaver rings for this because it's only a rimfire. You know, I didn't want to spend the extra dollars on the Weaver rings. So we're just going to mount to this top rail, which is the rimfire rail. Alright, and we're just going to slot our scope up there and attach it in place and just get it in a right position so it looks right on the gun and is in the right position for us when we sight it. So I'll go through that right at the moment, and then we'll get into shooting this. Hey guys, so we've started off with a target at about 15 metres, fired 10 shots, and just tweaking the settings on the scope to line up the crosshairs on the point of impact. Okay, so about 10 rounds, I reckon we've got it spot on now. Now I've pushed out the target to 35 metres, and I've put a little white dot on there as an aiming point. We'll see how many we can get into that little white dot at 35 metres. Alright. Okay, so I'm just using the Federal value pack stuff. So again, it's not ever going to group perfectly. Got one right there in the middle of the white dot. Nice little ragged hole there. A couple scattered off to the left here. Yeah. So what I'm going to do, I've already cranked it back to the right a little, and I'm going to leave that little white dot, and there's going to be my point of aim. So I'll give it 10 more and see how it groups.